patience while we try to fight through these audio issues. Couple quick things before we get started.
Good evening and welcome to TIW's November Knockout. I will be your commentator this evening, the former general manager of the Wolf, CJ Scott. As Evan Jones was explaining to the live audience here, this particular evening we have had some severe technological issues, and they have caused us to lose live commentary, so I'm actually doing this in post. Since I'm no longer the general manager, I no longer feel that I have any problems doing this. I can say whatever I want about whoever I want. And we also had audio issues with the music, so it will not sound great. And towards the end of the show, we lost the hard cam angle, so we will only be using the roving cam for the last couple of matches on the show. There's some feedback. That's pretty annoying, actually. This is what happens when I'm not general manager and the whole thing goes to hell. But anyway, we are still here. We have November Knockout on tap, and I will be here to guide you through the evening. We're going into our first match for the evening.
It is a tag team match for the truly independent wrestling tag team championships.
Tag team championship match, very solid. Coming out first, we have the Deep South, Redneck Randy Walker and Zayden Lynn, accompanied by their children, Redneck Randy's daughter and Zayden Lynn's son. On the date that this was recorded, it was actually both of their birthdays. Last show before this one, the Tag Team Championships had changed hands to the Alliance of Violence, who were able to defeat the Dillon Street Boys and win the titles 1 month after the Dillon Street Boys had won. And so we have the Deep South, who earlier in the year actually they won a feud with the Alliance of Violence. Now, the feud was a 6-person feud, so it did include Randy's sister Brandy and Sammy Bolt's sister Lucy. But at this point, there was still a very good chance that we could see the Tag Team Championships change hands. Will it happen? Let's watch and find out. No audio issues there. Lucy is still as loud as ever. Well, that's just to the center. There they are, the AOV. Two very imposing men that I've stepped into the ring with on the opposite side of the ring many times, and Pierre Vachon is someone I wrestled more than almost anyone else in my career. Pierre Vachon was someone who I won and lost championships to. And Samuel Bolt is a student of mine and is just a major imposing force. There he is, throwing the old trench coat on the floor. Because you can see our regular ring girl Tiana is not there that evening, so everything is just being strewn about the building. And we have Evan Jones doing double duty, coming along and picking it up. Thank you, Evan Jones. Face to face here, we got a shoving match. Here's 6 brawl breaking out here. Pierre Vachon tosses Redneck Randy to the corner, and Redneck Randy ducks and comes back with some hard shots of his own. Over in the opposite corner, Zayden Lynn is going to work on Sammy Bolt. Well, this isn't going to work. They both outweigh you. Oh, no, they avoid it, and they go at him hard again. Redneck Randy now laying waste to Samuel Bolt. Redneck Randy, one of the few people to have actual singles victories over Samuel Bolt. Zayden Lynn wasting no time, going right to work on the veteran Pierre Vachon. Redneck Randy sends Zayden into Sammy. Try and send him the other way. Redneck Randy's going towards Pierre. Oh, and he eats a line for his troubles. And then Sammy was able to jump Zayden from behind, and they kick him out of the ring.
That's garbage.
Pierre Vachon choking Redneck Randy Walker on the top rope. He's just a vile human being. Ref Joe doing what he can to try and... Oh, he's got him by the hair. Ref Joe is giving him the count. Pierre Vachon working Redneck Randy over in the corner. And now he's drawn the attention away, and Sammy Bolt is... And Sammy's biting him. That's not nice. Don't do that. Especially after you licked that belt earlier. Big knees to the midsection. And when I say big, I do mean big. Samuel Bolt is a huge man. And Pierre Vachon seems to be chowing down on Redneck Randy now. Heel toss. But no, he's not going to let him tag. Pulls him back. Ooh, vicious stomps. 2. And a kick. Ooh. Cut him right in the... Oh! Hammer fists to the toes. Shot to the midsection. Oh. Some would say that could be too little too late. Ooh. And another stomp. Samuel Bolt, his body moves in such awkward ways that you can just see how stiff every one of these shots is. Picking up Redneck Randy into a nasty backbreaker. And the foot on the chest for the pin. Redneck Randy won't fall to that. Redneck Randy, many years of experience himself. Not quite as many as Pierre Vachon, but a long time veteran of the business. He's the first ever TIW Berkshire champion. He is a former tag team champion in other companies. Big tag. Again, big being the operative word. These men are huge, gigantic. I'm not a small man, and they both make me look not so large myself. Oh, goading Zayden Lynn into the ring and then sending Ref Joe to keep him out so that they can both work the stomps over. Pierre Vachon picking up Redneck Randy.
Come on, Randy!
Setting him up for something. Big shots to the forehead. And then a little bit of a chew. Pierre Vachon for many. Tastes like dirty chicken, he says. Pierre Vachon, many years, has been fighting his opponents like that. He actually sharpens his teeth before the matches to make sure that he can break the skin. Redneck Randy's really trying, but unfortunately, Pierre Vachon he's too much man to try and knock down. Speaking of too much man to knock down, here comes Samuel Bolt. Samuel Bolt wrenching on the ankle of Redneck Randy Walker. Samuel Bolt is actually, outside of the professional wrestling world, is actually an accomplished practitioner of jiu-jitsu. I know you'd never guess it from his size, but when you see him working over the joint, just know that he knows how to cause pain. And it's not just the ankle. You can see the way he's bending it and had it twisted over and was putting pressure on Redneck Randy's knee as well. Redneck Randy, as you may have noticed, wears a brace on his knee from years of abuse that we take in the wrestling business. Goes for the crossbody, but Oh, Samuel Bolt had that scouted. Redneck Randy takes a ride. Going for the pin. 1, 2, but no, Zayden Lynn's there to break it up. Lynn heading back to his corner. Him up, got a handful of hair, and just that gigantic, it's like a tree limb wrapped around your throat. Redneck Randy fighting for air, fighting for oxygenated blood. The sleeper hold / rear chin lock will put pressure on the carotid artery and prevent the oxygenated air from getting to the brain, and it will let you pass out. The Redneck Randy's fighting his way up. He's almost to his feet. He's made it to his feet, but he still can't put much of a fight up. Oh, and he's just dragged back down. I mean, this could easily win the match. This is... Oh, Redneck Randy trying for that airplane spin. Unfortunately, the clubbing forearms across the back. Pierre Vachon... Well, Ref Joe isn't paying attention. Now, Pierre Vachon locking in that mandible claw while Sammy's got him from behind. There's nothing he can do. Can't put up any fight. Lucy is over there distracting the referee along with Zayden Lynn and the children. And it looks like Redneck Randy has passed out. We got a pinfall. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. Tag team champions retain. The Alliance of Violence, still your TIW tag team champions. Redneck Randy, just this side of conscious. Well, now he's having his throat stepped on, so that's probably not going to last very long. Here comes Sammy. What do they have planned here? Ref Joe is trying to get them to break it up, but I mean, I wouldn't step between the two of them and try and get them to break it up. Evan Jones is ringing the bell in an attempt to... Wait. What is... The Alliance of Violence offering Zayden Lynn an ultimatum. If he wants to save his tag partner and friend, he has to voluntarily remove his mask. Zayden Lynn has wrestled in a mask since his very first time in a professional wrestling ring. This is part of his heritage. This is part of who he is. To take off the mask, that they're asking, and he's having a hard time making this decision, but unfortunately, while he's thinking about it, Redneck Randy is being tortured. Is he going to do it? Is he going to take it off? Referee PJ trying to keep the peace, but Pierre Vachon right up in his face, telling Zayden Lynn to take off the mask if he wants to save his friend. And he does it. Zayden removed the mask.
This ain't even right. Y'all don't have nothing to do no more.
But will the Alliance of Violence keep their word? Pierre Vachon has vacated the ring, and Samuel Bolt, he's headed out too. It's quite a turn of events here at November Knockout. Redneck Randy and Zayden Lynn were unable to secure the tag team championships, and also Zayden Lynn has lost his mask. But he helps his friend up to his feet. Redneck Randy, he's just realizing what happened. And show of respect and love between these two. Yes, thank you. What a way to start off November Knockout. Also on tonight's event, we will have 4 qualifying matches for the Berkshire Championship ladder match. that will be taking place at the Clash Before Christmas 7. Scotty Aero and Jimmy Limits will be both competing in Pick Your Poison matches, where Scotty has chosen for Jimmy Limits a gauntlet match, but will not tell him who his opponents are.
And it's for the truly independent wrestling Berkshire Championship.
All right, here's one of the aforementioned qualifying matches, and since the Berkshire Championship will be on the line in this latter match, the Berkshire Championship will also be on the line in this match, which takes place right now. Current champion Black Roze taking on rookie Rico Gasson, local boy. You can always find him at our events, getting a huge reaction from the crowd. Little homage to his trainer and mentor. Wait, I thought I saw. Nope, there he is. And Black Roze decided not to wait. He says he was taking too long to get to the ring. Okay, I get it. Black Roze didn't want to be around all night, so... Oh, and then a shot right to the face. Stomps. He hasn't even taken off his ring jacket. Black Roze is already putting the boots to Rico Gasson. There we go. There goes the ring jacket. The Berkshire Championship is on the line. Rico Gasson could become the next TIW Berkshire champion and qualify for the four-way ladder match all at the same time. Oh, Black Roze doesn't want none. All right, PJ trying to get him to wrestle. Both men circling. Lock up here. Rico, very strong in comparison to Black Roze. Black Roze, incredibly athletic, has many years of experience on his side. Multiple-time champion here in TIW. The first ever two-time tag team champion. The current Berkshire champion. Back in the ring. Rico Gasson still in his rookie year, but that doesn't mean that he can't be done, as he hits him with a stiff clothesline to the chest. And then when he catches him right under the chin, Black Roze is up, and Rico Gasson puts him down. Off the ropes, into the leg drop, and he sits on it for it. Yeah, you're not going to beat Black Roze just kind of with a leg draped across him. You got to get in there, you got to hook a leg deep, you got to get some leverage on that pin. You had no leverage, Rico. Unfortunately, that's probably going to come back to bite you. Rico, even though in his rookie year has had some matches with some of the longest running talent in TIW history, having wrestled High Voltage Omar, Jamar Justice, Black Roze, all three of those men have been in TIW since the very first night. The original Clash Before Christmas, 2016. The 7th anniversary is coming up on us at our next event. And he goes right to the eyes. And now he's standing on his throat. And then a stomp to the ribs. PJ admonishing him. And now a choke across the ropes. I think Black Roze understands that physically Rico has a decent amount of size on him and probably a good bit of strength. But if he takes the time now and stomp right into the inner thigh/knee area, if he takes the time to take the wind out of Rico early and to take the legs out from underneath him, he can absolutely count on his athleticism and experience to carry him through here. Shot to the face. Then there's that too. Black Roze is one of the stiffest workers you will find in TIW. Having been in the ring with him many times myself, I can tell you those shots to the face are no joke. And there's a leg drop. And then see, after the leg drop, he puts extra weight across the shoulders. Black Roze knows what he's doing. Black Roze will hit you harder than you have any idea that he possibly could hack into that body. Well, that body's almost entirely muscle and bone. If you take a look at him, he's very svelte, very lean, very fast. And when you put all, and then there's the bony part. Oh, okay. He rocked Rico with a headbutt, then Rico answered back with a spear. Rico putting that size advantage to good use and just taking Black Roze almost right out of his shoes. But he doesn't have anything left in the tank to capitalize on. It's just starting to stir. Here's where that inexperience comes in. If he had landed with the spear and tried to land in a position for a cover, he might have been able to get a victory there. It's almost a street fight here. These two just boxing each other's ears. Kick to the midsection. Black Roze off the ropes. Oh, runs into a line but doesn't go down this time. Rico's got him in the corner, peppering him with stiff rights. Oh, belly to back. Nope, he's blocking the belly to back. Took him down with a sort of a knee stomp to the face. Rico's trying to regain his feet. Black Roze looks like he's setting up for that finishing drive-by kick. Lets him get all the way to his feet. And then drills him face first into the mat. Oh, disrespectful. And, well, there's that drive-by kick. And Rico Gasson, you're not kicking out of that, bro. No, it's over. Black Roze retains the TIW Berkshire Championship and is the first person to qualify for the Berkshire Championship ladder match at next month's Clash Before Christmas 7. And Rico Gasson is probably going to need to visit a neurologist after getting kicked in the head that hard. And Black Roze down there talking a little trash. Taking his championship with him. And heading out. Black Roze is an amazing talent. Again, multiple-time champion here in TIW. Rico Gasson is being helped to his feet at ringside currently. You can definitely tell he's going to have a headache tomorrow morning at the very least. If not broken nose, black eye, missing teeth. These are all things that he could have. Anyway, Evan Jones on his way to the ring again for our third match of the evening. What's on tap?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall match. Here comes Ref Joe. See, unfortunately, you can't hear the music, so you can't really tell who's coming down to the ring until we cut to that angle and you can see them. Randy Guerrero, formerly known as Alex Kane of the Mutts, now going by his given name. That's right, he's now going with the moniker of the Outlier. Randy Guerrero, many years in this business, has never been able to gain any gold or silver as we have here in TIW. He's held championships in many other companies, though. Just in TIW, he spent many years in the tag team of the Misused Talents, the Mutts, with his former partners Ian Griffin, R.I.P. brother, love you. And August Leon, who at our previous event actually had to announce his retirement due to a broken neck that had not healed properly many years ago. So Randy Guerrero is now running on his own. And here he is tonight facing off against newcomer Logan X. Logan has been trying to get into TIW for several years now, but we were finally able to get him in on this event. Well, I say we, somebody got him in. I'm not the general manager anymore, so hey, good for you, kid. Ring. I again apologize for the terrible audio quality of this show. But again, this is what happens. You know, I was in charge of this stuff at every show, and well, Sean Phoenix wished that I would resign, so I did. And we're not going to talk anything about the fact that last show I showed up as the 40th person in the Rumble and made sure that Sean Phoenix had no chance of winning. We won't mention that. We don't talk about Wolf. No. But, no, sorry. All right, this match is underway. Singles competition. This match actually has nothing to do with the 4 qualifying matches for the ladder match, which Randy Guerrero was not happy about, actually. He posted on our Facebook page, well, what was our Facebook page. He posted a video to the page about how he felt disrespected that he was not involved in the qualifiers for the Berkshire Championship. Now he's jaw-jacking with the fans. Maybe that's why he was not considered. Because maybe the fans want to see wrestling instead of talking. And a kick to the hammy. Tries to sneak in for a lockup and then gives him a kick to the hammy. That's not good sportsmanship, sir.
That's the way you like to play this game.
All right, Strickland up again. Oh, he tried for it again, but unfortunately for him, Logan X was ready for it. Caught him and shoves him down. Nice jabs. There we go. Big roundhouse. Caught it right under the chin. Logan X firing up. But I'm not sure Randy Guerrero is quite as injured as he may seem. As you can see, he's out at ringside. Almost like that's what he wanted. And house show dive. Slingshot to the floor from Logan X. Lands on his feet after taking out Randy Guerrero. Going to use the front face lock to pick him up, so as he's pulling him to his feet, he's also getting in on that carotid artery, as we mentioned in the previous matches. Going to the top is Logan X. High-risk district to start. Comes off the top. Nice diving pointed elbow straight to the cranium. Could this be enough? No, okay. It was closer than I might have thought. But Randy Guerrero may have been laying there to just take as long as he could to kind of unscramble his brain after that shot. Backs him into the corner. We're going to send across. Randy Guerrero with the running European, and then a stiff forearm. Snapmare. Runs past. Basement clothesline. So, nice offensive combination from Randy Guerrero. But, again, with the lackadaisical pin, he hooked the leg, but he had no pressure across the entire upper half of the body. So Logan X was able to just get a shoulder up with minimal effort, really.
Did you call me?
I didn't call you anything. Oh, and then the stomp to the outside of the knee. And the stop to the point of the knee. That could hyperextend that joint. Having hyperextended my knees in the past, if you do that, it'll immediately start to swell, and then even if you can bend it in the proper direction, it can almost just give out at you at any moment, and you won't even realize it until you're already on your way down. So Logan X crawling for the rope while he's in this half crab. He's able to catch the bottom rope, but the half crab is that's a pretty vicious move. That puts, oh, that's a pretty vicious move too, kneeling right across the back of his neck while he's in the ropes. The half crab will put, and now he's stepping on the back of his neck. Maybe I'll continue to explain about the half crab. Sure you don't want to hit him in the neck some more? Okay. So as I was saying about the half crab puts pressure on the ankle, the knee, the hip, and the lower back. Got a kick to the midsection. Logan X throws another. Comes across with the forearm to the back, but unfortunately for him, Randy Guerrero is just... This size advantage comes into play a lot more in wrestling than you might think. Like, it's...
Come on, big boy.
Randy Guerrero attempting to get Logan X up to his feet, but make him work for him. Make him get to his feet on his own. Shot to the face, comes off the rope. He's able to knock him down. Backs him into the ropes, shoots him off, but no, there's that size advantage. But he uses his momentum to take out Randy with a clothesline. A couple of quick stomps. Oh, he's going back up top. This is maybe not the best idea he's ever had. But it worked earlier, so maybe it'll work now. Nope, it did not. Flying almost Busaiku style knee. Randy picking up Logan X, hooking him up, double underhook facebuster, and that'll be all she wrote. Yep. Randy Guerrero with your win. But a good showing for Logan X for the first time out. Much congratulations to the young man. Hopefully we'll see him again in the future. Randy Guerrero, though, is, he's mentioning championship. He's talking to the hard cam. He says his time, and he gestured for a championship, even though he's got no current path to a championship. I guess we'll see what happens. Randy heading backstage. Logan X on the way out. Applause from the fans. The fans were able to be in attendance. We're very, very impressed with the newcomer. Evan Jones headed back to the ring to announce our next match. Match number 4 for the evening. All right, here we are, Justin Rando. So this is another one of those qualifying matches. Rando, another local fan favorite. The audience likes him quite a bit. He's actually a former Berkshire champion himself, having won the title back in April, only to lose it in May. He was scheduled to challenge Benjamin Blackwell for it at End of the Road, only for Blackwell to get lost at sea and be replaced by current champion Black Roze, who was able to parlay his surprise entry into a championship win. And speaking of surprises, Landon Kross will be Justin Rando's opponent this evening. These two have teamed together several times here and in other places. And Landon Kross's first match on a live show was actually against Justin Rando. Another local favorite. There's I'm not talking because I'm trying to give time for the audience to make sounds, completely forgetting that we've got audio issues. My mistake. So, Justin Rando and Landon Kross teamed together not long ago here in TIW. Won a match, a tag team match, and now they're pitted against each other. And one of them will be going on to the four-way ladder match at the Clash 457. All right, here we go. We got the offer of respect, offering the handshake. But Rando's trying to teach him, you know, hey, this is about the belt. I do respect you, but I'm not going to shake your hand right now. I'll shake your hand afterwards. And I can appreciate that. Gonna lock up. Rando clearly with the experience edge. Landon Kross, though, has more heart than half the locker room put together. However, heart does not prevent you from getting kicked in the midsection and rolled up. Going for a backslide. It's unable to keep him down for the pin, though. All right, a couple of pinning predicaments traded back and forth. Justin Rando used to go up and work out at the school that Landon Kross trained at, so he watched him learn in this business, probably taught him a thing or two, but if he's a smart veteran, he didn't teach him everything, because you gotta keep something in there for when that time comes that you have to face off against the people you're teaching. Anyway, he's got him in a headlock. Wrenching on the side of the head. Landon shoots him off, but he's a shoulder tackle for his troubles. Rando back into the ropes, comes off, drop down, hooks him, big hip toss. That's a nice arm drag from Landon Kross. Goes for that drop kick, but Justin Rando says, no thank you, I will not be in town for your visit. All right, and both men taking a breather, trying to reassess the situation. Nope, never mind. Walks right into that boot to the gut. Snap suplex, drills him right on the top of his head. Almost not even a suplex, closer to a DDT. Still not able to keep him down for the 3, though. Oh. Landon slips a slam and hits a reverse DDT. This could be it. Sting has won countless matches with that move. I guess this just goes to show you that Landon Kross is not Sting. Here we go. Back to the rear chin lock. Again, that carotid artery sleeper holds. Yep. And very good, very good. Landon Kross is using his own body weight against Rando. It's much harder for Rando to get up if Landon is basically laying on his head. PJ's asking, and you can hear Justin saying no. As he passed out. Could Landon Kross be going to the four-way ladder match? Oh, no. Justin Rando fighting his way up. Rando wants this ladder match bad. Justin Rando has tasted the Berkshire Championship and has fought for it. AA style spinebuster, fought for it several times since losing it, but in each instance has been unable to get the job done. So he's looking for that redemption. And now we've swapped places, and now Rando has Landon in the rear chin. putting all of his weight. So he's doing this slightly different. Instead of laying him down and then putting all of his weight on the side of his head, he's leaned across Landon as Landon is in a seated position, thus forcing the air out of his lungs and putting all of his weight down on top of him. So if he needs to try and fight up from that position, first he has to push all of that weight off of himself just to then start to work his way to his feet. However, here he is, fighting up. There we go. There we go. Can he do it? He's asking the fans here. Oh, he was able to roll up. We got the double sledge to the gut, but the European uppercut puts a stop to that. Nobody home on that one. Hooks him up. Neck breaker. Landon, is he? No, he is not able to keep him down for the 3. It's hard calling this match because I got Landon and Rando. And I'm trying not to say random and Lando. Ooh. 2 straight forearms. Going for that sunset. Oh, no, he's got his ankles hooked. He bulldogged him. Not the wrestling move of the bulldog, the British bulldog. Yep, see, that's the thing. Landon Kross wasn't even born when that match took place. Therefore, he may not have seen that footage and known that is unfortunately an almost impossible pinning predicament to kick out of because of how high the leverage is. Well, better luck next time, kid. You've got nothing to be ashamed of. Just it's a learning experience. Kind of a learning experience. And there's that handshake and that show of respect between the two. Again, it was all about the championship. Once it's over, we're friends again. And both men acknowledging the other. Another handshake, another hug. And next month, so far we have 2 qualified. Current Berkshire champion, Black Roze, and former Berkshire champion, Justin Rando. There we go.
It's coming back to Berkshire County.
Justin Rando wants that title back around the waist of someone who lives in Berkshire County, as it is the Berkshire Championship. So this is an understandable bit of motivation on his part. And then there's just that being a champion is a nice thing.
The following contest is a Gauntlet match.
Here we go. This is the first of the Pick Your Poison matches. So this will be the Jimmy Limits match.
I can't hear my music.
Jimmy coming out because he couldn't hear his music, so he just decided to come out whenever he felt like it. But Jimmy Limits is in a Gauntlet match currently. He'll be facing off against whoever Scotty Aero has picked for him. We don't know who it is. We don't know how many it is. We just know that it's going to happen, and it's going to happen now. As Jimmy was saying as he crossed around the ring, is that he doesn't think there's actually people that like Scotty enough to wrestle Limits. And this is actually a pretty solid bit of strategy on his part because he's correct. Not very many people like Scotty Aero, just my brother Damon Ravage is pretty much it, I think. Scotty, through the Scotty Aero Open Challenge, has faced fan favorites. He's faced Sean Phoenix, who the fans absolutely hate.
Scooty Airplane.
So just as it is, Scotty Aero will face anybody, anytime, because he doesn't like anyone. And speaking of the devil, here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, your TIW champion, Scotty Aero, who is wearing the belt hanging off of his belt.
Why are you like him. But the gauntlet we're going to be in is against none other than D-Unit.
D-Unit?
D-Unit.
You couldn't find enough guys that actually like you to fight me? You had to pick the scrub. You had to pick the D-Unit. You had to choose. The thing is,
Did Scotty just... He had to pay D-Unit to come out and fight Jimmy Limits? D-Unit will fight for less than a hot dog and a handshake. They'll share a box of Mike and Ike's and half of a Diet Coke. But here we go. Jimmy Limits versus D-Unit. We're starting off with Silvero Castro, one of the original D-Unit members from way back in, 2005? But anyway, here's Silvero Castro. Last seen almost getting pile driven by myself in the Rumble match last month. Well, Joe calls for the bell. You should probably stop dancing. And that will be why. There's that bicycle kick. And Silvero Castro has cashed in his chips. So who's next? There are 4 members of D-Unit. Cranio Ebrio is the next one. Oh, and he goes right after Limits, not giving him a chance. Which, after watching his... caught in midair, tossed up into a Falcon Arrow. Well, and there's that limit break submission. And there's the tap. That's 2 ways Jimmy Limits can beat you. 2. That's Pinto Negro sneaking in the back. And there's Agent Orange too. All right, there's all 4 members of D-Unit, but this is a 2-on-1 assault right now. Super kick takes out Agent Orange. He said he'll take them both. All right. So the third portion of this is a handicap match. So there's a clothesline for you, a back elbow for you. They're pulling themselves up in opposite corners. And a running European. And another running European. Putting himself in the corner. What's he going for? They're trying to hold themselves up. Double cutter! Very nice. Yes. It was... D-Unit, what are you doing? Well, this is unseemly. Jimmy Limits heading up to the middle rope. We all know what he's going for here. There it is. The Tommy Bomb. That second rope senton, named in honor of Jimmy's father, Tom. Tom passed away a couple of years back. He was a good friend of the company. We all miss him. Wait, what's Scotty saying? A new member of D-Unit?
So the 5th opponent in your gauntlet match.
5th opponent? Damon Ravage. Damon Ravage has joined D-Unit for this match. Okay. Sure. Why not? D-Unit is basically useless. I guess I can kind of see. And Scotty played a good long game here. He let Jimmy tire himself out, well, at least a little, fighting 4 guys. But that also did show that Jimmy Limits has at least 4 ways to beat you. All right, well, here we go. Scotty, and, don't ever turn your back on Damon Ravage. And he's my brother. Like, don't ever turn your back on him. That's one of the dumbest things you could do in a professional wrestling match. Scotty just in there slapping Limits in the face. There's that Michinoku driver. One. No, only a 1 count. Well, yeah, fair enough. That's like the second move he's taken all match because of the unit being basically cardboard cutouts in sweatshirts. Hooking him up. Nope. Belly to back. Woo! Belly to back bomb. Almost a protoplex, some might say. Limits is, you can't stop paying attention to Damon Ravage. I know Scotty Aero makes you want to strangle him just when you see, speaking of strangling, just looking at Scotty Aero makes you want to attack him. But unfortunately, if Damon Ravage is behind you, you really, back elbow. And another back elbow. And the thing about those left back elbows is that Damon Ravage is actually a southpaw, so he's stronger with those lefts than he is with his rights. But he runs into a boot there. Limits heading to the top. Catches a shot to the jaw. And then just falls off the top. Lands on the apron though. Oh, Damon blocks. Damon's got a lot of years of experience on him too. Hangman's his ankles on the ropes. Ooh! Hangman Uranagi. I mean, how is that not going to get you the victory? Okay, it's because Jimmy Limits is a beast. Scotty Aero does not like the way this count has been going down. Oh, Scotty. Limits asking why won't he stay down. Probably should have, instead of wasting time talking to him. Oh, goes to the eyes. Limits can't see. Up into that crippler catatonic. That's Damon's finisher. Well, actually Damon's finisher is probably that southpaw lariat of his. But I've seen him win championships with that move that Jimmy Limits just kicked out of. He's setting up that lariat though. He's calling his shot. I'd watch out if I were you, Limits. And watch out, he does. Comes off the ropes. Bicycle kick. Into the pin. Yes, and it's over. Jimmy Limits defeated 5 opponents. Of course, there's always Scotty Aero. Yep. And now Scotty and Damon just going to work on Limits. Just beating him up. You'd think somebody would come out and save him. I can't because this isn't live. So, this is after the fact. It's not like I can run out and help him. As tempting as it would be to go out and kick Scotty in the face. And if only somebody were backstage waiting to come out. Oh well. I guess Limits will just get choked unconscious instead. It appears Scotty and Damon feel they've done enough damage. And they leave the challenger laying in the ring. Ref Joe checking on Limits, seeing if he's okay. Well, there he is, and he's the TIW champion for a reason. Scotty Aero he's cunning, he's conniving, and you can't argue with his ability to get the job done when it absolutely needs to be. He's a fantastic technical wrestler, and even when he might not be the better wrestler in the ring, he's always got, ouch, he's always got Damon Ravage there to run interference.
All right, I gotta go puke. I'll see you guys later.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now be taking our intermission.
Okay, Jimmy.
Buy some snacks, buy some drinks.
Hey, you made it.
Buy a raffle ticket.
All right, well, we're back from intermission. So,
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
what do we still have on the docket this evening?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall. The ref show. Trying to hear the music. Unfortunately, I can't because there's audio issues. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet tonight. Taylor OneShot. Okay, so this is the third of the qualifiers for the ladder match. Taylor is out here going to have a match. She or her opponent will be the third person to qualify for the Berkshire Championship ladder match at next month's event. So now we just need to wait and see who she's facing. Taylor just about finishing up her rookie year in TIW. She was in the Rumble match last year, but when it came to actual singles matches on shows and the like, this is still her first year in TIW. Ah, yes, of course. Firework Foxx Vinyer. There he is. He must have stayed back there so long because he couldn't hear his music. Firework Foxx Vinyer had a big hand in training Taylor OneShot how to be a wrestler. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of that this evening with much more veteran wrestlers versus much newer in the business wrestlers. You know, we got Foxx was one of the people who helped train Taylor. Damon Ravage was one of the people who helped train Jimmy Limits. Justin Rando helped in Landon Kross's training. So yeah, it's kind of a recurring theme this evening. Black Roze didn't help train Rico Gasson, but I think he taught him a thing or two on this evening. All right, and the match is on. Can Taylor pull the upset? Or will Foxx be in the match? Foxx has actual experience in a ladder match in TIW, having been part of the 6-team tag team title ladder match at End of the Road back in, I want to say 2018. Him and Jimmy Limits were actually teaming up in that match. They did not walk out the victors, but Jimmy Limits did in an interesting turn of events. He and Black Roze, who were on opposing teams, both grabbed a belt, and the ruling on the field, as it were, was that they were the new tag team champions. All right, here comes Foxx, after having tagged himself in. Oh, Taylor's now tagged herself in as well. All right, so Taylor and Foxx are the legal participants of this match. I can't believe I'm calling this like this. Taylor ducks under, and she goes right to work, clubbing shots to the back of Foxx. Not wasting any time with wrestling, just going right after Foxx with the vicious strikes. And now Foxx is out of the ring. Come on, Foxx, get it in. Get it back in the ring. Let's see some wrestling. If you don't want to wrestle, let's see some fighting. You just tagged in. Why would you leave the ring? All right. Taylor's going in again. Shots. Forearms, chops. Bashing Foxx's face into the top turnbuckle. Backs off and then goes right back in. Sends Foxx long ways. Foxx up and over. That's a deep arm drag there. Hip toss, up and over. That hip toss is brutal on your lower back. As you saw, she tried to block the Plenty of Fishermen, but Foxx was able to carry through anyway. Tries for the pin, but she's rolling. She's trying to escape. That's a smart move on Taylor's part. That's one of Foxx's signature moves. He's put people away with that in the past, so she absolutely made the right call getting out of the ring and regrouping. And now she's taking selfies. Hi, Jessica. Now Foxx wants to take a selfie. Nope. Blocks the shot. One up underneath the chin. Fives. Got her by right by the nape of the neck. Drills her face right into the ring apron. Why are you arguing with the fans? Taylor's trying to get back in the ring. Well, Foxx gave her a hand on that one. At least one, maybe two. Foxx headed to the top. Foxx doesn't normally go to the top. This is probably not the right move on his part. And it appears to be so because he ends up getting hung up on the top. Every time Taylor tries to get in there, though, Foxx pushes her away. He's trying to create space. Big forearms across the back. Chops to the chest. These are hard strikes that she is throwing at Foxx. And he goes in with the headbutt. Every time Taylor tries to build any momentum, Foxx cuts it back down. Foxx slowing the pace of this match, which isn't something you see from him very often. Was that a kitchen sink knee? She goes in for the pin, but no. Foxx doesn't normally try to slow down the pace of a match. He's well known for keeping the pace up to try and keep his opponents off their game, but in this particular instance, he might be using that to his advantage because he knows that Taylor, having trained under him, would know that about him.
This is a contest of what is going on?
Contest of what? Okay, Foxx. Got a lock up here. Okay, Taylor goes to the eyes. I guess she's done playing nice. Got a choke there? Nope. Whips him in. Foxx eats the buckle hard. Here comes Taylor. Stinger splash. Another chop. Looks like she's setting up for another stinger splash. Two. You can hear the body-to-body contact on those. And then a reverse STO. Two. No. There is no pinfall to be had there. Taylor can't believe this. Stomp. Looks like she's headed up to the high rent district This hasn't fared well for most people this evening. Goes for the short senton, but nobody home on that. What did Logan X hit an elbow and Jimmy Limits hit the Tommy Bomb, and that's it from everyone who's going to the top rope this evening, I think. Foxx sends Taylor into the buckle. Eats it chest first. Pulls her back. Belly to back suplex. You can't see me.
You can see me.
Oh, and she catches him off guard with a spine buster. Into the pin. Very nice. Was almost able to get him down there and keep him down. He's very close. Closer than some people might have given her credit for. Nope. Headbutt. Boot to the gut. Foxx slips the slam. She could have been going for that Michinoku driver. And the Foxx bottom. And that'll be it. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Foxx Vinyer has qualified for the 4-way Berkshire Championship ladder match. So far we've got Black Roze, who is the current champion. We've got Justin Rando, who's a former champion. We have Foxx Vinyer, who has never held a championship in TIW, but has held many championships throughout the Northeast. And who will be the fourth? Having all these matches laid out, we know that the fourth match will actually be Big Juicy versus Brattlebrook Bret. One of the four of them will be qualifying for the ladder match. One of the two of them will be qualifying for the ladder match and a shot at the TIW Berkshire Championship. Which one will it be? I'm sure we're going to find out very soon. Evan Jones back to the ring. Looks like Ref PJ is making her way out. What do we got? There he is. It's Brattlebrook Bret. All right, we're going right into that match. No reason to wait, I suppose. Let's just find out who the fourth is. Brattlebrook Bret challenged Scotty Aero for the championship 2 months ago. Was unsuccessful, but still made an attempt. And here comes Big Juicy. Originally from North Adams, the audience here loves her. Making her way around the ring, saying hi to all the fans, with her juice in hand. Although I guess Bret also came to the ring with juice in hand. It's just a different kind of juice. Would it be corn juice, perhaps? I'm not sure what kind of mash they make. Either way, Brattlebrook Bret versus Big Juicy. Sounds like we got a juicy chant going on. Seems like the audience knows who they want to win. Checking the hair, making sure there's nothing in there.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right.
Ring the bell.
PJ calling for the bell, and here we go. Bret versus Juicy. Handshake. It's one of the only matches on the card that doesn't have a student and a teacher in it.
You want to try it?
Oh boy. Juicy, this might not be the smartest thing.
Oh, yeah, I want some juice.
They're gonna try each other's wares. I think that's probably a bad idea, at least on Juicy's part.
That says a lot about you, boys, huh?
Guys, how about the phone? I mean,
Yeah, that says a lot about you,
I mean, I can smell that moonshine from here, and I'm in the future. All right. Well, anyway, now that the match has been underway for 2 minutes and we've had some beverages, let's get into some actual wrestling and see which one of these two can challenge for the Berkshire Championship at our next event. It looks like we're going for the old test of strength. Countered. Nope. Back again. Oh, here we go. Oh, Bret's saying he can't dance. PJ getting in on it, though. Oh, there's a drop toe hold. Fine, you can't dance? You can eat some mat then. Juicy's got him hooked up in a headlock, wrenching on that neck. Okay, the size difference here works out for Bret. Juicy's just having a hard time building up the momentum to take him down. Gonna go for a third attempt. She ducks the line. Well, just because there's a size difference doesn't mean she doesn't have the strength to pick him up and put him down. Which is exactly what she did. Line in the corner. Running back elbow. Into a snapmare. Comes off the ropes. Short line. Doesn't keep him down. Does not keep Brattlebrook Bret down. Big Juicy. Although she's clearly got the momentum going in her favor here. Well, she did right up until she smacked her teeth off of that turnbuckle. Got that stinger splash. Or Bretter splash. Brattlebrook. I don't know. Avalanche. I don't know the names of all the moves. I know the technical names. We got a counter on that. There's the single knee stomp. Ooh! And then just a running knee lift into the face. I mean, that's legitimately something that could take out somebody. Got almost a bulldog choke here. Putting all of his weight on her, back across her shoulders, while having her hooked under the chin. But Juicy will not give up. Oh, she's able to get a base underneath her. If she can get herself a little bit more vertical, she can try to relieve that pressure. Shot to the bread basket. Shoves Bret off. Hits her with a forearm. And not to be outdone, though. These two are just slugging each other. Hey, wait a second. You don't belong out here. Guerrero takes out Juicy from behind. Now he's putting the boots to Bret. PJ has called for the bell. Oh, but Juicy's here. Nope. Now she's going after Randy. Got him with the big forearms. Sends him into the ropes. Oh, but he gets out of town. This match has been ruled a no contest. Randy came out here and ruined this match because he felt neither of them deserved a shot at the Berkshire Championship. You know, they said, well, I don't know about they, but Sean Phoenix said that I was the problem. Yet, stuff like this is still happening even when I'm not in charge. I'm not sure when they're going to appoint a new general manager, but it better be soon. But Juicy and Bret share a beverage, share some respect.
Gentle human?
Oh, I believe she said, "Let's go get lit."
Where'd he go?
Well, I can get behind that.
Let's get him.
It's been a long evening. Well, they're either going to get lit or they're going to go find Randy and slash his tires or something. Here comes Evan Jones again. So wait, what does that mean for the ladder match?
Ladies and gentlemen, before our next contest, we have a special announcement from the Wolf CJ Scott.
Oh, excuse me. Here comes me.
All right, you can cut the almost music. Now, you see, look, I'm not general manager, and the rain breaks, and sound doesn't work, and this is what happens. But that's neither here nor there. So, those of you who were here last month, you may have noticed me put my wrestling gear on and come out and eliminate Sean Phoenix from the Rumble. But longtime fans will know that I retired from professional wrestling in 2019. And I've received some phone calls, some messages on Facebook, people asking me, Wolf, are you coming out of retirement? And up until now, I wasn't sure what I was going to say. I'm still retired. I can no longer go in the ring with the young talent. I got Phoenix. It was close. Like, if in a fair fight, I probably couldn't beat him, if I'm being honest. But I've actually got a little bit of sway. Even though I resigned as the general manager, I'm still good friends with members of the board of directors. And so I used that sway to set up Sean's match for next month. And so I'm going to call him right now and tell him. You got salsa here? I got the Wi-Fi password. Perks of being the general manager. They didn't change it after I quit, so you know. Yeah, it still works, right? Hey Sean, Wolf here. So, I know you're not here tonight, and maybe it's because you're scared of me, maybe it's because you don't like the fans, it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to let you know that next month, at the Clash Before Christmas 7, you have a match. And that match will be against former WWE superstar Nunzio. Good luck, buddy. So yeah, former ECW and WWE superstar Nunzio will be here at the Clash Before Christmas 7, and he will face off against Sean Phoenix. here next month to see it. And since I'm still retired and not the general manager anymore, I'm going to get out of the ring and let the wrestling keep going. Have a good night. That's my general manager hat.
Let's give it up one more time for the Wolves, CJ Scott.
Okay, I'm back because I was not going to talk over myself. But if you couldn't hear any of that because of the bad audio, that was me calling Sean Phoenix and getting his voicemail and leaving him a message telling him that at the Clash Before Christmas 7, he'll be wrestling former ECW/WWE superstar Nunzio, formerly known as Little Guido, member of the FBI. And here we go, the other two members of the Dillon Street Boys, Mr. Bush and Miller, coming out here for a tag team championship. No, not a championship match, a championship qualifying match. Pardon. Where the winner of this match will get a shot at the TIW Tag Team Championships at next month's show. Now this match had to happen because the Dillon Street Boys, having won the tag team titles, did not sign, well, the box for automatic rematch was not checked on their contract signed to face the Alliance of Violence. So, because they lost, they now have to re-earn a shot. And who are they facing on this evening? Well, none other than the Rickety Rocket and Brody Jackson, Andromeda Ascending. Rocket, another former who's been in TIW since day one. So this should be an interesting tag team match. We have two differing styles. And it's not often you see a tag team match where the Rickety Rocket on his team is the stronger, quote, quote, bigger member. So we will see how this plays out on tonight's show. One of these teams will challenge the Alliance of Violence for the tag team titles next month. And whichever one it is, may God have mercy on their souls. Looks like we're going to start off with Rocket and Bush. Lock up in the center, and Rocket takes the arm. Goes to the other arm. But Bush with the stomp to the foot. Now Bush takes an arm. Rocket with a roll through. Back up to his feet. Stomp on the toes. And another arm wringer. And another stomp to the toes. And another arm wringer.
Come on, you can do better than this.
Bush going up to the top rope.
Get down there,
Little walk rope. Rope walk into a lucha arm drag. Which is something we've actually seen Rocket do on more than one occasion. Rocket sidestepping the short pump kick and catching Bush with a arm drag. Here come Brody Jackson and nope, Brody not making the tag. Yep, there we go. Brody is making the tag, and he will be in against Mr. Miller. Miller ducks the line, but eats a drop kick. And a second. third drop kick. Mr. Miller holding his solar plexus, but uses that size advantage to, well, he countered the whip, but went low on the run into the corner, and Brody was able to move over the top of him. Arm weave through, swing around, neck breaker. Brody Jackson using his agility to stay one step ahead of Mr. Miller and catch him unawares with a neck breaker. Now here's the thing, Brody, is you probably don't want to get into a brawling fight with the Dillon Street Boys because it's not going to end well for you. Rocket hits the snapmare. The old Hennig neck whip.
Watch out behind you.
Thank you, Mr. Bush. I don't think it helped. He did attempt to warn Mr. Miller of the impending attack. He's going to set him up for a double suplex. Into the pin. Brody rolls Mr. Miller over.
You guys want to see? You guys want to see a moonsault? Yeah.
Yes. Brody Jackson with a picture-perfect moonsault, but is unable to keep Mr. Miller's shoulders down for the 3 count after his picture-perfect moonsault. Double clothesline, takes both men off their feet.
Come on, Miller. Come on.
Both teams trying to get the audience behind their respective partners. Corey Bush reaching out deep for that tag. Brody Jackson crawling for a tag of his own. We have 2 tags. Both men come in hot. It's that bicycle knee again. Drop kick. Oh, I think he's dialing it up. Oof! Both feet right to the crown of the head on the rickety Rocket. But Rocket is able to kick out. He's crawling for the corner to try and make a tag, but Mr. Bush was able to hold him back. And now he's tagged in Mr. Miller. Picking Rocket up to his feet. Oh, here we go. It's the elevated flatliner. Jeez. I wouldn't want to take it. Looks like Rocket may have compressed his spine. Brody comes in though. Mr. Miller was unsure of where Brody was until he found him in his face. DSP being distracted by bad audio, and Mr. Bush taken out by an evening ender from the rickety Rocket. Brody setting up, going to the top rope.
Come on, guys.
Go.
Frog splash. 1, 2, 3. And Brody and the Rocket will challenge the Alliance of Violence for the Tag Team Championships next show. Would they have still won this match if it weren't for Richie the Madman badly cutting in on the audio? Well, I will never know the answer to that question. But Brody and Rocket were able to capitalize on the distraction. It's not their fault. All right, and there we go. Another show of respect. A lot of respect on this evening's event. A lot of people wrestling against people that they may not have normally wrestled against. But this is what happens. You know, the show must go on. You compete with who you have to compete with to move ahead. So in this particular match, both teams were after a shot at the tag titles.
I mean, they cheated again, but you guys won. It's cool. You know, I really like those.
Hey, nice. I'll look you up. Cool.
And there we go. Mr. Miller checking the audio equipment. Was he looking for Richie? He might have been. As you may have noticed, we no longer have any hard cam because the battery is dying. So we're sticking with this angle for the entire rest of the evening. Evan Jones just announced that the title is on the line, but this is a pick your poison match, so the title is not, in fact, on the line. Scotty Aero is facing off against Jimmy Limit's proposed opponent. He has picked Brutal Bob Evans, the first person that Scotty beat in his long undefeated streak that he is currently on. Brutal Bob Evans is who Scotty faced off against at Back to Business, our first show after the COVID pandemic. I won't say ended, but restrictions were lifted enough for us to be able to run events again.
Up higher. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. What's up, man? How you doing? You doing all right? Good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. What's up, guys?
Bob out here taking time to talk to every fan.
Good to see you. How you doing? What's going on?
Bob is well loved.
What happened? I didn't do that, did I? Good. All right. Because I don't remember doing that. What's going on?
Oh, Bob. Former Ring of Honor superstar. PJ's got to check him out. And while she's checking him out, here we go. For the second time this evening, we will be seeing the TIW champion, Scotty Aero. And assumedly, his lackey, there he is, Scotty Aero and Damon Ravage. Well, Scotty's not in his suit anymore, and he's actually wearing the belt instead of having it hang off of his other belt. Jimmy Limits chose Brutal Bob Evans, somebody who is working on their second match in Scotty's reign. So Limits wants to get Scotty off his game, we'll say. Because since Scotty has enacted the Scotty Aero Open Challenge as the championship version, he will not face anyone he has already accepted a challenge from, which included Brutal Bob Evans, nor anyone who had ever held the TIW championship before, which included Jimmy Limits.
I think, is this on? I think you should put the belt on the line. And if you don't put the belt on the line, what is he? Chicken.
Brutal Bob trying to get Scotty to put the belt on the line. I mean, there's no general manager, so I guess if Scotty agrees to put it on the line, then it's on the line.
I don't like being chicken. So you know what? Not a chance.
Oh, Scotty. Scotty refusing after teasing the fans with the possibility of the championship being on the line. Just refusing to put it on the line and handing it off to his lackey. $275. That is a large man. Scotty does not touch anywhere near those numbers.
Standing 5 feet 11.
See?
Weighing 220 pounds.
See? But he is the TIW champion, Scotty Aero. And he will remain so for this evening. Because this championship is not on the line and will not be on the line. Will not be on the line again until the main event of the Clash Before Christmas 7.
Baby, I was born ready. How are you guys?
All right, here we go.
Take your shirt off. Let's get to business.
DJ's calling for the bell, but unfortunately,
I don't feel like it. Not today.
Evan Jones was not in position to ring it because we only have one person. Scotty trying to walk out. Scotty going to take a count-out loss? Really? He's undefeated for over 2 years.
He's inspired. Get in the ring. Shut up. I got this.
All right, you ready?
All right, Scotty in the ring with Bob. And he rolls out of the ring.
Bob, help me out with this guy.
Scotty playing mind games here with Brutal Bob. Unfortunately for Scotty, they're doing some Hindu squats to get themselves ready for the match. Why is Damon doing them? He's not wrestling.
I'm ready. You're right.
Scotty Aero,
Not a chance. I'm done.
Scotty's still attempting to play mind games with Brutal Bob Evans, not realizing that Brutal Bob Evans basically invented mind games. He's been around for so long. He didn't get the name Brutal for no reason.
See you, TIW. Peace, people.
Scotty spent more time in the ring during Jimmy Limit's match earlier. Well, that's unfortunate for Damon Ravage.
Let's have a nice meeting.
And the old meeting of the minds. Damon with his 8 head. Oh, Brutal Bob tagged Jessica and punched Scotty. High fives. Ooh. Big chops right to the chest.
Look at this. You okay?
He's got him by the nose.
When I do this?
By the nose. That's not nice. Well, again, he doesn't get called brutal for no reason. And, well, that was... Brutal Bob's got the belt. Call him Beltle Bob. brutal belt. Oh.
No, Roze! Come on!
Gonna suplex him on the floor. Scotty blocks it. Scotty's running. Watch out, the stairs will slow you up. Shot to the face. Our roving cameraman's having a hard time keeping up. Scotty tried to escape. This did not work out well for him. And boot. And Scotty goes over backwards. Now, those floor mats have a little bit of give, but nope. Okay, Bob. Bob threatening to hit Scotty with the chair, but in the end, doing what's right and folding it up and putting. I barely have to call this. But, hey, Diamond Ravage. Oh, and there's that Kevin Nash elbow.
Get out of my way.
Scotty now taking the advantage and using it to every bit that he can with the choke. Slap in the face. Stomp to the jaw area. Scotty Aero is a violent person. Oh, and there's Damon out in the eyes. PJ didn't see a thing because Scotty was distracting her. Scotty arguing that it was 3, PJ telling him it was 1. So it wasn't even 2. Scotty was just nowhere close. Cross-face punches. Again, as I was saying earlier in the night, Scotty Aero is actually a very technically gifted wrestler and doesn't need to cheat, but for some reason does anyway. He could very easily beat a lot of people on the roster, but he instead chooses to go ahead with the shortcuts. Which I won't pretend I've never done in my career, but kick right to the chest area.
I had 220 for no reason, Mom.
Scotty with a knee right to the back. And the rear chin lock. And this one he's applying pressure to both sides of the jaw and the neck is how the rear chin lock works. This one isn't underneath the carotid, so it's not cutting off the air supply, it's not cutting off the blood flow. It's putting pressure on both parts of the jaw and immobilizing the neck. And that belly to back suplex is nothing to scoff at either. Bob comes off the ropes. Oh, big splash, but Scotty is not there for it. Scotty's got his knees up, and Bob took it right in the ribs. Scotty off the ropes. Knee to the jaw. Scotty's finisher being that double soul food, the wrist trap, 2 feet to the chin, working Bob's jaw area is not an unsound strategy.
This is your title, huh?
Scotty going up to the second rope. I don't know if Scotty has ever hit a move from the second rope. It seems that every time Scotty goes up on the ropes, he misses. And today, I don't know if I'd say he missed, but he certainly found a boot. His center of gravity seems to have trapped him in a strange position. Shot to Bob. Unfortunate choice. All right. That's a bunch of shots in a row. Block. Oh! You want to throw shots? Bob's here for him. Alternating. The double. Dusty! The old bionic elbow, baby. The American Dweeb, Bobby Rhodes. Shoots Scotty into the corner. Comes in with a clothesline.
TIW! I love you, baby! Happy Thanksgiving!
Little kiss for Scotty. Into the bulldogging headlock.
Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Make some noise!
All right. Looks like Bob's going to go for that big running shoulder tackle of his. Again, that 6'3", 275. Oh, Scotty comes in. Rolls Bob up. I think he's got a handful of tights. What? And Scotty's undefeated streak continues. The sad state of affairs. Uh-oh, Bob. Bob, you better watch yourself. Okay, at least you watched yourself. Hey, look! Here comes Jimmy Limits. Well, he showed up to help. He understands what it's like to be assaulted by both of these guys and nobody shows up to help him.
You thought you were going to do it twice, bro? Get out of here. Get out of here.
You got hit next month.
Scotty Aero's reign continues, undefeated, still TIW champion. Well, the championship wasn't going to change hands anyway, but either way. So that's November Knockout, folks. We have major matches lined up for the Clash Before Christmas 7. Jimmy Limits versus Scotty Aero for the championship. Brutal Bob Evans will be in the house. We have a 4-way ladder match that we only know 3 of the competitors in. Black Roze defends against Foxx, Vinyer, and Justin Rando, and someone. Andromeda Ascending will challenge for the Tag Team Championships. And we will hopefully not have nearly as many audio issues. So for TIW, I'm former General Manager, the Wolf CJ Scott, and we will see you at the next one. Everybody have a good night, a good holiday season if this happens to get posted before the holidays are up. Good night, everybody.